Ark 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the popular survival game Ark: Survival Evolved. Set on the alien planet Arat, players will navigate a prehistoric world filled with dinosaurs and other ancient creatures. The game introduces advanced traversal mechanics, including mantling, free climbing, parkour, sliding, and swinging, enhancing player movement and interaction with the environment. Combat has been revamped to emphasize player skill, featuring target lock, blocks, dodges, combos, staggers, and special attacks.
Anyone can tame this new world? We can.
33 Immortals is an upcoming action roguelike game developed by Thunder Lotus Games. In this top-down adventure, players assume the role of a damned soul rebelling against God's final judgment. The game supports cooperative gameplay for up to 33 players, allowing for large-scale raids and battles against hordes of monsters and massive bosses. Each gameplay session lasts approximately 25 minutes, featuring randomly generated challenges and rewards. Players can choose from various character archetypes, such as melee, ranged, support, or tank, and customize their avatars with different weapons and relics inspired by the 7 deadly sins and the 7 heavenly virtues.
And the actions of the valiant are rewarded in relics eternal. Great is the wrath of God, and the second death may take you. Yet together, hope and help remain. Hone your skills, indulge in modest vanity. Make haste to the gate, and quickly rejoin the fray.
Sopa: Tale of the Stolen Potato is an emotional narrative adventure game developed and published by Studio Bando. The story follows Miho, a young boy who, upon entering the pantry to fetch a potato for his grandmother's soup, is transported into a fantastical world filled with endless deserts, floating mountains, and talking beasts. Throughout his journey, Miho encounters quirky characters, solves puzzles, engages in quick-time events, and learns songs, all while uncovering the importance of family and the legacies passed down through generations. The Elder Scrolls 6 is the forthcoming installment in Bethesda Game Studios' acclaimed action role-playing series, The Elder Scrolls. Serving as the successor to 2011's The Elder Scrolls Faos, Skyrim, this new entry is expected to continue the franchise's tradition of offering expansive, open-world exploration, deep lore, and immersive storytelling. While specific details about the game's setting, plot, and features remain under wraps, it has been confirmed that The Elder Scrolls 6 will utilize the Creation Engine 2, the same engine that powered Bethesda's 2023 release, Starfield. Clockwork Revolution is an upcoming first-person action role-playing game developed by InMile Entertainment. Set in the vibrant steampunk metropolis of Avalon, players discover a device that enables time travel, allowing them to alter key historical events. These temporal manipulations have significant consequences on Avalon's present state, with even minor changes potentially leading to unexpected outcomes. The game emphasizes player choice, as decisions made in the past can drastically reshape the city's current environment.
If you resist my rule, if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
Replaced is a 2.5D science fiction retro-futuristic action platformer developed by Sad Cat Studios and published by Coatsink and Thunderful. Players control Reach, an artificial intelligence trapped unwillingly in a human body, navigating an alternate 1980s dystopian America. The game combines cinematic platforming, pixel art, and free-flow action combat, delivering a deep, engaging narrative. Exploration of Phoenix City and its surroundings reveals a society rife with corruption, where humans and their organs are treated as currency. Subnautica 2 is the forthcoming installment in the acclaimed Subnautica series by Unknown Worlds Entertainment. This action-adventure survival game transports players to a new alien planet, introducing fresh biomes, creatures, and an expanded crafting system. Notably, Subnautica 2 incorporates a cooperative multiplayer mode, allowing up to 4 players to explore and survive together, a first for the series. Players can anticipate a blend of underwater exploration, base building, and resource management, all while uncovering the mysteries of the planet's depths. The Legend of Baboo is an action-adventure game developed by Permanent Way Entertainment and published by Midwest Games. Inspired by Middle Eastern folklore, the game follows Sepair, a young boy, and his loyal dog, Baboo, on a quest to rescue their family from ancient evil forces. Players can switch between Sepair, who wields a magic staff, and Baboo, who uses his claws and a powerful bark to combat demonic foes. The game features platforming challenges, puzzles, and combat sequences set across diverse environments, including enchanted forests, roaring rivers, cursed wildernesses, and frozen lands.
Be brave, my son. Stay in the light, with Baboo by your side, and may the magic of this island protect us all.
Nirvana Noir is a cosmic adventure developed by Feral Cat Den, serving as a follow-up to the award-winning Genesis Noir. Players navigate 2 parallel realities, Black Rapture and Constant Testament, each threatened by a mysterious event known as the Bigger Bang. In Black Rapture, protagonist No Man works on a clock tower while investigating a series of arsons. In Constant Testament, a vibrant realm of color and sin, No Man is coerced by the police to probe into a dangerous new drug linked to an old flame. The game blends animation with interactivity, featuring unique puzzles and interactions, all set to a dynamic soundtrack with noir, neo-noir, jazz, and psychedelic influences. Crescent County is a delivery life simulation game developed and published by Electric Saint. Players assume the role of Lou, a young adult who moves to a Witch-Tech island and explores its painterly open world on a customizable motor broom. The game involves making deliveries, upgrading the motor broom for improved performance and aesthetics, and engaging in races with new friends and potential love interests. Players can also furnish their new home, enhancing interactions with the island's residents. Marvel's Blade is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Arcane Lion, the studio renowned for titles like Dishonored and Deathloop. The game centers on Eric Brooks, known as Blade, a dhampir who has dedicated his life to hunting vampires and other nightmarish creatures. Set in a quarantined district of Paris, players will navigate a city under siege by supernatural forces, delving into Blade's complex dual heritage and his relentless quest to protect humanity. This narrative-driven experience marks a departure from Arcane's traditional first-person perspective, embracing a third-person viewpoint to immerse players in Blade's world.
Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
Avowed is an upcoming first-person fantasy role-playing game developed by Obsidian Entertainment, set in the expansive world of Eora, the same universe as the Pillars of Eternity series. Players will explore the Living Lands, a mysterious island filled with diverse environments and ecosystems. The game offers a rich narrative where player choices significantly impact the story and the world around them. Combat in Avowed allows for a mix of swords, spells, and ranged weapons, enabling players to tailor their fighting style. Companions from various species will join the journey, each with unique abilities and personal quests that evolve based on player decisions.
To get started.
Everwild is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Rare and published by Xbox Game Studios. Set in a natural and magical world, the game invites players to explore and form connections with a diverse array of mystical creatures. While specific gameplay mechanics are still under development, reports suggest that Everwild may feature a third-person perspective with elements reminiscent of God games, focusing on exploration and interaction rather than combat. The development has undergone significant changes, including a complete reboot after the departure of the original creative director, with Greg Mayles now leading the project.
And in moments of stillness, it teaches us to look beyond the expected. To be a light in dark
Perfect Dark is an upcoming first-person shooter developed by the Initiative in collaboration with Crystal Dynamics. Serving as a reboot of the classic series, the game is set in a near-future world and follows secret agent Joanna Dark as she uncovers global conspiracies. The developers aim to deliver a high-quality espionage-driven thriller, combining stealth and combat elements. A gameplay reveal trailer showcased a futuristic setting with advanced technology and intricate environments.
Agent Dark, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could use someone with your skills.
Robots at Midnight is an action RPG developed by Finish Line Games, set on the planet Yob, a once luxurious destination now in ruins. Players control Zoe, a scrappy and agile hero, as she battles hostile robots and corrupt bosses to uncover the secrets of her family and the world around her. The game features real-time intense combat, dynamic movement including climbing and dodging, and a narrative-driven, expansive cassette futurist world.
Life has come too quickly to the mechanical shell of human creation. Now, you must shut it down. Or set it
Sleight of Hand is a third-person stealth action game developed by Riff Raff Games. Players take on the role of Lady Luck, an outcast witch armed with a cursed deck of cards, as she infiltrates her former coven in the rain-slicked city of Steeple City. The game blends tactical card-based mechanics with real-time, immersive stealth gameplay, offering a fresh take on both genres.
Alright, that worked. Now with both guards stunned, I'm going to quickly play Evaporate to get past the spotlight. Evaporate consumes the smoke cloud on use, so I'm going to use that with the same one that I created from a smoke.
Project Mara is an experimental psychological horror game currently in development by Ninja Theory. The game aims to deliver a grounded representation of mental terror, focusing on recreating the horrors of the mind as accurately and realistically as possible. Utilizing real-world lived experiences and in-depth research, Project Mara seeks to explore new methods of storytelling within the gaming medium. State of Decay 3 is the forthcoming installment in the open-world survival horror series developed by Undead Labs. Set years after a zombie apocalypse, players will manage a community of survivors, scavenging for resources, establishing defenses, and confronting an evolving zombie threat. The game is being developed using Unreal Engine 5, aiming to deliver a more immersive and visually enhanced experience.
Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten.
The upcoming installment in the beloved Fable series is being developed by Playground Games, known for their work on the Forza Horizon series. This new entry aims to reboot the franchise, bringing a fresh perspective while retaining the charm and humor that fans have come to love. Set in the fictional land of Albion, players can expect an open-world action RPG experience filled with rich storytelling, moral choices, and a dynamic world that reacts to the player's decisions. The game is being built using the Forza Tech engine, promising stunning visuals and a highly detailed environment.
Yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
I'm going to fix it, this place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
Obsidian Entertainment returns with The Outer Worlds 2, a sequel to the critically acclaimed 2019 sci-fi RPG. This new installment transports players to the Arcadia star system, introducing a fresh cast of characters and a brand new storyline. The game retains its signature blend of dark humor and satirical commentary on corporate-dominated societies. Players can look forward to an expanded universe with diverse environments, enhanced combat mechanics, and a more immersive narrative experience. The development team has emphasized improvements in graphics and gameplay, aiming to build upon the solid foundation of the original game.
Over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay.
As of January 2025, there has been no official announcement regarding the development or release of Halo 7. The most recent mainline entry in the Halo franchise is Halo Infinite, released in December 2021. In October 2024, 343 Industries rebranded as Halo Studios and announced a transition to Unreal Engine 5 for future projects with multiple new games in development. However, specific details about these projects, including titles, storylines, and release dates, have not been disclosed. Mistfall Hunter is an upcoming third-person action extraction RPG developed by Bellring Games. Set in a fantasy world corrupted by a mysterious mist following a cataclysmic battle between gods, players assume the role of hunters tasked with restoring the shattered web of fate. The game emphasizes strategic combat, allowing players to choose from different classes, master combos, and utilize various skills. Players can engage in intense battles against both monstrous creatures and other players, either solo or with teammates. Successful extraction is crucial, as only those who escape will secure the treasures they've acquired.
Madness without end. I have seen the hunters awakened, steadfast heroes among them, and treacherous villains as well.
Gears of War E-Day is an upcoming third-person shooter developed by the Coalition and published by Xbox Game Studios. Serving as a prequel to the original Gears of War series, the game is set 14 years prior, during the catastrophic Emergence Day, E-Day, when the Locust Horde first emerged to wage war against humanity. Players will experience the harrowing events of E-Day through the perspectives of war heroes Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Dom Santiago, delving into the origins of their enduring camaraderie and the challenges they faced during this pivotal moment in the Gears universe. OD is an upcoming horror game developed by Kojima Productions, led by renowned game designer Hideo Kojima, in collaboration with filmmaker Jordan Peele. The game aims to explore the concept of testing players' fear thresholds, delving into what it means to OD on fear. The narrative is expected to challenge traditional boundaries of the horror genre, offering a unique and immersive experience.
The hungry, purple dinosaurs ate the kite-singing fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started wending and quacking.
Doom: The Dark Ages is an upcoming single-player action FPS developed by ID Software and published by Bethesda Softworks, serving as a prequel to the critically acclaimed Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. This installment delves into the epic origin story of the Doom Slayer's rage. Set in a medieval-inspired era, players will wield a combination of traditional weaponry and demonic firepower to combat the forces of hell. The game introduces new mechanics, such as piloting the Slayer's mecha dragon and operating the Atlan, a towering mech designed to confront Hell's colossal demons. Static Drive is an indie survival horror game developed and published by Rubin Games. Described as Grand Theft Cthulhu, the game follows a nightmarish road trip across 1980s America. Players assume the role of Hearst, a prodigal child who must scavenge, fight, sneak, and explore to uncover the fate of his parents and the world around him. The game blends elements of driving and survival horror, requiring players to manage resources, evade law enforcement, and confront otherworldly monsters. Orcs Must Die. Deathtrap is the latest installment in the acclaimed action tower defense series developed by Robot Entertainment. This game combines chaotic third-person combat with strategic trap-laying, offering both solo and cooperative gameplay for up to 4 players. Players assume the role of powerful war mages tasked with defending rifts from relentless orc hordes. The game introduces new war mages, each with unique skills, and incorporates roguelike progression mechanics, enhancing replayability. Dynamic combat with randomized challenges ensures varied experiences, all while maintaining the series' signature humor and style.
Each one of them's got their own special war mage powers, like this, or this. Whoa, look at that! They even have their own unique weapons and traps. But as you can see, it's not just one trap they're working with. It's a whole lot of traps. They even get to make themselves stronger during missions. How much more powerful can 1 to 4 war mages get? And once the dirty work is
Winter
done,
Burrow is a cozy woodland survival game developed by Pine Creek Games and published by Noodle Cake. Players take on the role of a mouse returning from the big city to find their childhood home in ruins and their aunt missing. The game focuses on restoring the broken-down burrow to its former glory by exploring the frozen wilderness, gathering resources, crafting tools, knitting warm sweaters, baking pies, and meeting local inhabitants. Survival elements include braving harsh weather conditions and dealing with insect wildlife, all while uncovering the mystery of the missing aunt.
It takes. And no matter how hard it gets, I will fight and find meaning and beauty out here. Some will say that in the dead of winter, a small city mouse doesn't stand a chance. Maybe so, but I must keep believing that every winter leads to spring.
South of Midnight is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed by Compulsion Games, the creators of Contrast and We Happy Few. Set in the American Deep South, players take on the role of Hazel, who learns an ancient weaving power to explore the mythos and confront mysterious creatures of Southern folklore in a macabre and fantastical world. The game features a unique art style that emulates stop-motion animation for its cutscenes, enhancing its distinctive visual presentation.
Floating Island is the gator? Oh, hell no.
Routine is a first-person sci-fi horror game developed by Lunar Software and published by Raw Fury. Set on an abandoned lunar base designed around an 80s vision of the future, players embark on a journey where curious exploration turns into a need for survival when the base goes completely quiet. Equipped with the Cosmonaut Assistance Tool CAT, players will face various challenges and uncover the mysteries surrounding the base. The game emphasizes a haunting atmosphere with a soundtrack composed by Mick Gordon, known for his work on Doom 2016 and Wolfenstein: The New Order.